Carolina, Arianna, good to see you both. Welcome to Popternative.
Lovely to meet you.
It's interesting, Carolina, I want to start with you because I feel like with this series, Plan B, where it's season 3 and it's anthology, it's a unique casting situation because, like, you know what's going on, but at the same time, you don't know what's going on because there's been 2 seasons, similar vibes, I feel like, with the concept of this with a time warp with season 3, but it's a whole different kind of journey and characters. Do you think about that all, that it's like a unique casting situation?
I mean that's the fun of an anthology series is that each season you get to explore the same story with a different cast and see how they're going to react to it. So yeah, I think it's really exciting that every year the audience knows what's going to happen, but the cast necessarily do not.
Yeah, absolutely. Ariana, first TV role, congratulations. This is awesome.
Thank you.
And I did kind of want to ask, like, that is a cool journey in itself, like kind of reading these scripts and then going to production and seeing it come to life, so to speak. What was that script to screen journey like for you on Plan B?
It was something that I had to wrap my head around. I didn't really have too many expectations as to going on to set, but I was surprised in the best way. I think going through this and bringing Lucy to life has been so much fun. It's been heartbreaking and emotional, but something that I wouldn't trade and just a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And Carolina, it's interesting as well too, because something like this has a lot of kind of elements at play. Like you have situations where, like, it's got the time warp element, it's got the tragedy component, it's got the drama. I'm wondering what it's like to you, similar with my question, Ariana, that script to screen journey. What's that process like, seeing all those elements at once and then going to production to film it?
Oh man, I when I first read the script, I was like, what is this? This is the definition that I have come up with. It is a drama. And in like the gooey center, there's like a sci-fi, and then in the center of that is again another drama. It was so interesting to try and put this all together, and what a fun exploration to take this like really real, nuanced, gritty drama and to just drop like a time travel element into it.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's really well said. The time travel component's like the coolest thing because it's like, even like when you see like trailers for the new season as well, it's there, but it's like it's done in such a cool, unique situation because like time travel is always so interesting to me, and I feel like there's different like elements that can be thrown in a show, and it can be like very like sci-fi, but I feel like the Plan B series is like, even the first 2 seasons, they do such a good job with that. And Ariana, I wanted to kind of continue to ask you about that. Like, what was it like being part of like a time warp, time travel type show? Because they don't come, like, they don't happen all the time. I feel like it's this unique kind of like niche of show or like movie.
Yeah, definitely. I think when we were shooting it, that was something that was very important for everyone to get right. A lot of continuity, and really seeing where the character was in each time travel scenario. So a lot of events hadn't happened in certain areas of Plan B. So looking to bring Lucy to life, it's thinking about what has happened and how moments would have changed her or how she was behaving and how they wouldn't, because as you keep moving back in time, things aren't developing and she isn't in the same place that she was
Yeah,
during the first episode.
absolutely. Carolina, I kind of want to know that storytelling kind of feeling of, you work on something, you wrap, you play the waiting game, then you wait for it to kind of come out. You worked on a lot of really cool projects. Is it always going to be a surreal, weird feeling of like that kind of like it's in your hands and then, it's going to drop on CBC and it's out of your hands and Canada's able to see it? Like, do you get used to it from a storytelling perspective?
No, you don't get used to it. It's so weird to be surrounded. You're kind of taken out of your regular life. You're on set. You're in a different city. You're surrounded by different people all day, every day, and you create these really, really wonderful relationships. And then someone goes, and that's a wrap. And you're like, bye, bye. I'll see you guys at some point.
Mhm.
That's something that I will never get used to. You go back to your regular life and you're like, great, no one's going to offer to bring me a coffee, or
Yeah.
I won't get to see the friends that I've made throughout this process. Um, And then, yeah, you wait. And then just as our previous conversation, you know, you're waiting for the thing to come out and you're like, well, I hope they didn't edit around me and cut me out.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to expect,
I
what
mean,
you're going to get.
it's interesting too because I feel like it's scary to think about those things because there's so many different things that could happen, right? Like I feel like you just kind of like have to force yourself to not think about that stuff, right? Like if you think about
it takes a lot of practice. I did have a situation where I was so excited for a movie to come out that I was in. It was like my first big role, and I arrived to the premiere and realized that my entire part had been edited out. If I could go back in time, let me tell you.
that was a good segue. Plan B, time travel, absolutely.
Yes. Do you get used to that? I think you're better at processing the emotions.
Yeah. No, absolutely. No, really well said. And like last question here, before we wrap up, Arianna, I wanted to kind of ask you. I mean, I don't want to go. I'm a big believer of watching things like I love going in fresh. That's my thing. You know what I mean? And also being kind of media as well. Like you get to see things sometimes like before even trailers come out. So you really go in fresh, which is really good. What can you tell us about this season of Plan B that you liked from kind of reading the scripts or kind of filming this? That's not a big spoiler, but like what's something really cool that we can expect from this series on CBC?
I think you can obviously expect a lot of heartbreak and tragedy, but I think that you should also expect some redeeming qualities that we find in both of the characters. And I think you should just expect something that will leave you with a lot of questions, but a lot of hope.
Absolutely. That's so well said. The episodes are going to be available on CBC, and that's season 3 of Plan B. Carolina, Arianna, so great chatting with you both. Congratulations. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.